well, not off, like off, but off and away. Going to check a property, and mostly just to get out of the office because it's been extremely slow. I didn't leave the office at all yesterday, which means I did not record yesterday, and a certain part of me felt empty because of it yesterday, because I've gotten used to it, gotten in the habit of being able to talk about where I'm at and what I'm doing and what I'm feeling and why I'm feeling it and where that's leading me, and left a hole in my day yesterday. But I couldn't come with any place that I needed to go or find a reason to get out of the office to do that. I considered doing it when I got home yesterday. It was a beautiful day. It started off chilly in the 30s, but shot up into the low 70s by afternoon. It was absolutely gorgeous. So it was just had a very positive effect on me, and I felt pretty motivated when we got off work yesterday. We ran by Twin Liquors, which is the liquor store that we buy our bourbon at. We actually buy pretty much everything at now. And twice a year they do a dollar sale where they mark everything down to $1 over cost. So the first couple of times they did that when we were here, we really couldn't afford to buy anything, so I don't think we bought anything, and then got into the period where we were a little bit more financially stable and had a little bit more surplus cash to be able to spend on things like that. So we started building basically our bar supply, and we got a bottle of vodka, I think, and a bottle of tequila the first time, and then 6 months later we went back and they did it again, and we got another bottle of bourbon. We're trying to build up our explore new bourbons whenever they do these sales, just because it's a great deal. It's a fantastic opportunity, and we've really been trying to take advantage of it. And since we've basically boosted our income and available cash, and that's something that I'll talk about in length at another time, but as we've gone through this cycle and this path of transitioning from having nothing to having an abundance of everything that we need plus things that we want, this sale is pretty much it's a very significant event in our lives now, because it signifies the changes that we have made in our approach to our finances and the way we live our lives and the things that we expect to have in our lives, and basically eliminating the doubt and the anxiety of not having enough money to do things. So we very much look forward to the sale whenever it comes up, and being able to buy things that we wouldn't necessarily purchase. So was excited about it. The sale kicked in yesterday. We went and bought another bottle of bourbon that we never heard of, never tried before.